You're 10 minutes late, Frank. What happened?
Well, you see, sir, I had this house guest who found it hard to believe that I was going into work on a Sunday. What's up?
Well, your next job's out of the country. You're leaving in 6 hours. Try that on your house guest. You'll be meeting with some official types from Washington here around 11 a.m. But between now and then, you have to check out your new co-pilot.
I know what?
You heard it right, Frank. Co-pilot. Crew spent half the night putting back the dual controls in Blue Thunder. Come on.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Jaffa? How's he feel about it?
He can't know anything about it, not till the mission's over. Sorry. This is Frank Cheney. Frank, this is Miss Terrence Burke on loan from the Sheriff's Helicopter Paramedic Unit.
Did I hear the name right, Terrence?
Yeah, my father was a stubborn man. I've got 4 sisters. Michael, Egan, Pierce, and Brenda.
All right, Terry. I'll go suit up and we'll take her up for a fast flight check, okay?
Yes, sir.
Terry, where'd you learn how to fly a helicopter?
My father again. He was a Marine, an instructor pilot at the Warwick Field. He thought every mistake I made in the cockpit was a deliberate attempt on his life.
The flight instructor who trained me felt the same way. He was half right.
Terry, Blue Thunder is somewhere between a helicopter and a guided missile. You think you can handle her?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you got it?
I got it. This thing is nose heavy. Why didn't you warn me?
I want to see how you can handle it.
And the torque, it takes twice as much rudder.
Right. Brought her under control in 75 seconds. I'm impressed.
I'm relieved.
I'm relieved, too. You stopped calling me sir. Up till now, Terry, you could have been flying any one of a dozen choppers. Now let's try what you can only find in Blue Thunder.
Like what?
Like hitting speeds close to Mach 1. Shall we go for it?
Me or you?
You. Only this time keep your nose up, not down. Hit the switch that says rotor reduction. Got it?
I got it.
All right. I'm gonna put us on turbo thrust. Now just hang on, baby.
Tell me when you want it back.
Okay, I've got it.
Well, how'd I do?
Oh, you did fine, just fine. Tell you, Terry, I'd just like to know why I have a co-pilot. You got any ideas?
An idea? Yeah. Have I been officially told? No.
Well, you have a good guess?
Well, we're going on an assignment out of the country, right? One of the hottest spots in the world right now is the island of Malaga in the Caribbean. There's a medical school there. I attended it for 18 months. But when my scholarship wasn't renewed, I had to say goodbye to my medical ambitions.
So obviously you know the island.
I know a little bit about the people and the geography, but I'm no expert.
Do you speak the language?
Yeah, so do you. Malaga's a former British colony.
Let's just get back to headquarters and get some more answers, huh?
This is the group leader of the mercenaries, George Grewley. This was taken 10 years ago, but our information is that he's changed very little. Conrad's Wink. A fairly recent picture. He likes to blow things up. Ralph Slate. Small arms expert, a killer. Now, we figure Grewley has taken at least one other man with him to Malaga.
And you're telling us their job is to assassinate Morris Priest, the Prime Minister?
Yes. And if they get away with it, it'll be the worst setback this country has suffered since the Bay of Pigs.
What if we get in a situation where we got no choice and we have to waste these guys?
Killing them isn't an acceptable alternative. That can't be allowed to happen.
Well, who's backing? Where's the money coming from?
From the KGB.
How much time do we have?
Yeah, we figure you've got 48 hours at most. That's from the time Blue Thunder takes off from the Navy cruiser.
What happens if we get captured?
Neither you nor your vehicle has any U.S. military connection. If you're captured.
If you get captured, you will be in the same bag as the mercenaries. Somebody hired you, to do a job.
Hold on just a minute.
Now, Lieutenant Cheney, the answer is very simple. Don't get caught.
We're going in to save Prime Minister Priest's life. Priest is an anti-American. He isn't going to welcome us with open arms, is he?
Well, neither Priest nor his government will know. Now, they must not know that you're there.
This is terrific. Is there an underground there? Is there anybody down there that we can call a friend?
Yes. Your ground crew will be contacted at the Malaga airport. Any more questions?
This ship will be back here 24 hours from now. We'll stand by for precisely 60 minutes. Then we'll be back again 48 hours from now and again 72 hours from now. That's it.
With the head. Ski, this ain't gonna work. Why are you such a worrier? 'Cause I'm the one with the 2 guns under my hat.
I gotta say it again. The metal detector's only set for 6'4".
You think they don't know that?
Welcome to Malaga, gentlemen. May I help you?
You have a reservation for Garrett?
Garrett. Ah, yes. The Land Rover. Would you sign here, please, Mr. Garrett? You'll find your vehicle in the parking lot to the left of the exit. Enjoy your stay.
Stop! I order you to halt! Stop her! I can't believe it. She was arrested, tried, and executed in about 20 seconds.
How are you feeling, Terrence?
Scared.
Well, nothing to worry about. Cornelius men aren't expecting us. Like fish in a barrel.
Why don't you pop another look at him?
They don't get any prettier.
We'll save that one for Ski.
Bubba says this one's for him. You suppose Higby is with him?
Terrence, my dear, we just have to assume he is with them.
Well, in 10 seconds, they'll be overdue. How long are you gonna stay bummed at me? For gosh sakes, I said I was sorry.
Big deal. You almost got us killed.
Whose fault was that? You promised to remind me that these people drive on the wrong side of the road.
No, Ski. I promise to remind you that you drive on the wrong side of the road.
Contact. 4 degrees to the left.
the signal?
Vector light says there.
Then where in the hell are they?
Answer your question? Yeah, that's word, Frank.
I hope you brought some luck with you.
Why? What happened?
Our contact got blown away at the airport.
Oh, no.
Frank, the only alternative may be to abort.
This is an important assignment, maybe the most important assignment we've ever had. Terry, what do you know about the resistance movement?
Not much. The leader's name is Winston Marley.
Well, let's start with Winston Marley.
Okay. But the rumor was he'd been arrested and put in solitary confinement. I know that place. It's on the windward side.
Give me background on him.
Winston Marley, educated Princeton, Priest's right-hand man until Priest took power and proclaimed himself a Marxist-Leninist. Marley called for a free election and was tried and sentenced to 20 years.
Good morning, old friend. It pains me to see an old comrade suffering like this. Winston, you've lost touch with history. Our history. There's a movement to remove me. It doesn't come from your people. It comes from the left. The pro-Soviet ideologues in the army. It's true. I want Malega to be independent of the US and the Soviets. To do this, I need you.
You know the price. A constitutional government based on free elections.
Agreed.
What?
Agreed. Not today, not tomorrow. It isn't politically possible. In the future, yes. Let me issue a statement of unity signed by you, and I'll release you and welcome you like a brother.
And after you've solved your political problem, you'll throw me back in here. No.
Then I must be rid of you. You will, the report will say. Be shot trying to escape. Think it over, Winston.
You think it over.
This thing got any shocks in it? Makes you appreciate Junior, doesn't it?
Boy, I'm telling you, you couldn't even get away from a semi in this.
I'll tell you what, if we gotta make a fast getaway, I don't have a can opener to get you in or out of this thing.
There they are. Right on schedule.
Okay, rookie, let's see if you can scab a reading on the thermograph.
Only 3 heat sources inside, in the southwest corner.
Yeah, well, let's just hope it's Marley.
Okay, Bub. Let's see that rocket arm of yours.
Well, here goes nothing.
You throw like my mother.
I've seen your mom. She would have had it in the mess hall.
the reason why.
Don't finish that sentence!
Harley, stand back away from the door. All right, let's go.
Who are you?
There is no time to explain. Let's go.
Plenty occupied.
On the wrong side again.
All right. You've convinced me you're not acting for a self-appointed prime minister, but I still don't trust you. Why should I?
Mr. Marley, we just risked our lives breaking you out of prison. What's that worth in your trust department?
Depends on why you broke me out.
Did you know Sonia Maynard? She works for the Malayga Airlines.
Why do you use the past tense? What's happened to Sonia?
She was going to help us. She was killed by the military police.
Help you? Help you to do what?
Save Morris Priest's life.
Only hours ago, Morris Priest threatened to kill me. Now you're about to ask me to help you keep him alive?
Mr. Marley, somewhere on this island, there's a squad of American mercenaries who are hired and sent here to assassinate your prime minister.
So you're here to stop American nationals from assassinating a prime minister. That would be quite an embarrassment, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
Who hired them?
KGB, American intelligence, believes that Priest's in danger of being ousted by his own army. A pro-Soviet faction taking over. Now, how's that for a scenario? Americans assassinate your prime minister, meanwhile the
We gotta get out of here. Half the damn army is on our tail.
Is there a safe place you can find us to hide?
Yes, we have an encampment in the mountain. And the answer to your first question is also yes. Yes, I'll help you save that Yahoo's life. But I need something from you. Someone to go to the capital and get my adjutant, Celine. She knows where all our supporters are.
We're on tourist visas. We can go in there safely enough.
Good, good. Then we have a deal. There's a bar called the Sugar Mill on George Street.
Move it!
And you're telling me that Marley eluded an entire platoon?
The helicopter, it's a gunship. And nobody seems to know where it came from.
Get General Hanna.
boss a machine like this, Lieutenant, how could you possibly need my help?
Because our orders are to get them off the island alive and talking.
They don't look too friendly.
Relax. We fit right in.
That's easy for you to say. Now you know how I felt at your sister's wedding.
Thank you.
It's my pleasure.
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for Celine.
Celine? Who gave you that name?
Yeah! Yankee! Go home!
Dude's talking to you, Yank. What you gonna do about it? Well?
I'm thinking.
Hey, not you! You! Yankee! Go home, man!
Is he talking to me?
Yeah, he's talking to you.
Go home, Yankee! Yeah?
You calling me a Yankee?
You! Yeah, old Yankee, huh?
Man, you crazy. I'm from Texas.
You an American?
Yeah, I'm an American.
Then you a Yankee, man. Go home.
You know what? You're one ignorant dude.
You call me ignorant, man? You call me ignorant?
We're not gonna be able to talk our way out of this one. I'll take the table on my side. You take the table on your side. Just think of it as an 8-man line.
This 8-man line are all holding beer bottles.
They're all so small.
Small?
Hut, hut.
Come on, get. Where you say you from, man?
Texas. Beaumont, Texas.
And you?
Chicago.
Why don't we open the beer and you can tell us about those places, huh? Big strong guy. Tell me about Chicago. Huh?
So tell me again who gave you the name Celine.
St. Vincent.
I am Celine.
Fighter units 27 and 28. Last reported sighting of helicopter, 61 degrees, 38 minutes south, by 12 degrees, 5 minutes east. General Hanna's orders, shoot it down.
Everyone into the shelter! Take cover! Quickly! Take cover! Take the children out! Arm yourselves! Arm yourselves! Withdraw! Move there! Move! Defensive position! Keep down!
Better tell them who we are before they start shooting. Say hello.
It's Winston Marley. Hold your fire. It's Winston Marley. Hold your fire.
Winston!
Hello, friend. It's so good to see you.
That's my question. What are you doing here?
Helen, this is Lieutenant Frank Cheney. He broke your friend Winston out of prison.
How do you do? Terry and I broke him out.
Helen was my teacher at the med school.
And Terry was the very best student I've ever had.
There have also been reports of a group of men that no one seems to know. They've been seen right here at Castlereagh Woods. The road to the Prime Minister's residence leads right through there.
Any idea how many men?
I think there's 4.
When do you think Bob and Ski will be here?
If all goes well, 2 or 3 hours.
We're gonna have to get a better look from the air.
You think that's safe in broad daylight?
No. We don't have much choice. We can't lose any more time, so we'll just fly low and hide if we see any planes.
Check 10 o'clock. That's it. The road to the Prime Minister's country residence. When I was here, the word was Priest never left the place.
If he did leave, is that the only road he could use?
If he's going to the capital or to the airport, yes.
Terry, I just saw something in the trees near the edge of the road. Sun gleaming on metal. Hit the vari mic, see what you can pick up.
You think they saw us?
You, Kenny? We're 2 miles away.
It's like standing right over their shoulders. I'd estimate the distance at 6,000 feet.
Right.
Easy, easy.
Wait a minute. Those are landmines. We've got to reach Bob and Ski.
How much farther?
About an hour. Please be quiet. We're coming to a road check. I'm going to tell them you're deaf. They won't believe you're a tourist, and your accent would get you shot.
What accent?
Show your identification.
You're visiting my auntie.
I must inspect your truck.
Take off!
You drive like my partner.
Good driver, eh?
He's a maniac.
At 3 o'clock, a jeep full of soldiers chasing a truck. Bubba's in the truck.
You're a self-starter, Terrence Burke. Nice having you aboard.
Oh, when I'm scared, I look for things to do. And I'm scared. They aren't firing blanks down there.
Neither are we.
Who's that?
That's our guardian angel.
Slow down now. Hey, Mama, slow down.
You slow down. I'm in a hurry, man. And I'm not your mama.
Mama, will you tell us crazy women to slow down?
I don't believe
We found Gruely mining the road to the Prime Minister's house, so now we know where and how they plan to hit him. We just don't know when.
I know when.
What?
The Cuban ambassador is flying in at 3. Priest is going to meet him at the airport.
Terry, give him the map, show him the location. We gotta get going.
They're on this road right here. Look for a huge breadfruit tree.
I know where it is.
Lady, you are not driving.
You know how to get to where we're going to, Yankee?
How do you get 4 professional killers off this island without killing them?
Ski, show her the tranquilizer guns.
I'm picking up a plane on radar. There's 2 of them.
Okay, Terrence, let's do the brave thing here, huh? Let's find a nice place to hide. Still scared?
Scared? No, I'm terrified.
Okay, let's get started.
How much of a diplomatic insult could it possibly be if you ask him to meet you at the residence?
To the Cubans, a great insult. And my not going to the airport would reveal a weakness that I can't afford to reveal.
Slate, made it right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, get going. Let's go. Get out of here.
It isn't fish in a barrel now.
Let's give Bub a hand, shall we?
Terry, what the hell are you doing? Stay with...
You're gonna have to make it to the boat on your own. Terry's been hit. I've got to get it back to camp.
You got your gloves on yet?
Ready.
I need your help. Okay. Come on over there. Now what I want you to do is I want you to press with your fingers here and here. Now not too hot, not too hot. There, good. Okay. She's lost a lot of blood, but she missed the bone.
Now you're not going to try a foolish stunt like that again, are you?
Oh.
I wish we could have met in Venice.
Venice?
Yeah, it's in California. I live there.
It's been pretty nice right here.
Yeah, but I don't live here.
Hey, what's the matter? Your lips locked or what? Come on, we gotta go.
This is a nice little island. Come back when we get things straightened out.
Bye, Celine.
Let's go, we're late.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
Yes.
Don't you move.
That's a good idea, Janie. Thanks, Helen. I always knew you were good.
Anytime, Terry.
Once is enough, I think.
Helen, thanks for everything.
Well, I'm not letting you off that easily, Lieutenant.
Oh?
We've got people on our side, but all the guns are on the other side. Someone has been pouring millions of dollars worth of arms into Malaga. It could be the Soviets, could be the Cubans. We don't know for sure. But you could help.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. Our orders are to get the job done and get out fast.
I know. But this is something that you could do on the way out. Fast. This is an arms depot. It's heavily guarded. We can't get to it. But Blue Thunder...
I said I'm sorry, I can't. We came here to keep the peace, fight other Americans, not Malagans. I really am sorry.
So am I.
Frank,
Don't talk.
I better talk. Take a look at 4 o'clock.
Suspected the sweet bird isn't exactly invisible.
They're probably working on that.
Terrence, we got ourselves a big problem. We didn't come here to kill anybody.
Try to outmaneuver them. They can't use the big cannon. Well, we just got one hope. I'm trying to use a ram shot to knock out his engine.
See. There it is.
There's what?
The arms depot.
How do you know?
So the map Helen showed me made it pretty clear.
If you're asking for advice, hit it. Of course, I'm wounded and out of my mind.
Well, I think we're both out of our minds.
Well, I guess that makes you a local hero. Someday they'll put a statue of you in the park.
Yeah, that's me, Frank Cheney, the pitcher's best friend. Are you sure Commander Hart is on board?
Yes, sir.
We did a fantastic job, and he's keeping us waiting.
Hey, he's in the code room, man. Are you sure you don't want our medic to take a look at that wound?
No, thanks.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. I had some well-chosen words of praise that somehow don't seem appropriate right now. In fact, someone, and I mean someone, wants you to stop in Washington on your way home for some really appropriate words.
Commander, something's happened. Can you tell us what it is?
Yes, I got permission to tell you. Certain KGB-supported elements in the Malayan army have put Prime Minister Priest under house arrest and have taken over the government. A formal request for our assistance has been made. Now, if Grooley and his men had been able to do their job, the option for us to help out wouldn't have been open. That's why you people will be making a quiet visit to Washington. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.